We are here at the Cave of the Winds, and you want to talk about immersing yourself into the falls? Well, that all happens right here. This one-of-a-kind experience only happens here on the USA side of the falls. Joining us now to tell us more about the Cave of the Winds is Angela Birdie, who is the Public Relations Director for the New York State Parks. Angela, thank you so much for being with us today and giving our viewers a look into this world-class, one-of-a-kind attraction.
Thanks for coming, Karen. We're really excited to show it off.
Angela, when did the Cave of the Winds attraction first open, and how did this all come to be?
Well, it goes all the way back to 1834. Back in the day, people were allowed to sort of roam wherever. We've seen those iconic photos of people down in the gorge. Well, somebody found an actual cave, some kids, and they would climb behind it, and in 1840 it became an attraction. So we've been going since 1840. The cave did collapse, I think, in the early 1900s, so there's actually no cave now. However, it is a series of wooden decks, and despite us trying to think of a better name for the Cave of the Winds, we've yet to find one. So we're going to stick with it for now, and it's pretty windy, so there's that.
Well, when something's known and something works, you stick with it, right,
exactly.
Angela?
Right.
So I understand this attraction has recently added a new entrance and experience that visitors go through that provide a bit of history while keeping everyone moving. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, so 4 years ago, we opened what you see behind me called the World Changed Here Pavilion. It's a pre-show to the Cave of the Winds attraction, and it allows us to time ticket people through. So you don't have to spend your whole day waiting in line anymore. You can come here, buy a ticket, come back at the assigned time, move through this experience, which really tells the story of Niagara Falls before immersing yourself down in the Cave of the Winds.
Angela, please tell our viewers a little bit about what they will experience when they are here at this attraction.
Well, Cave of the Winds, I think you said it in the opening, is the most immersive experience that you can possibly have. You are underneath the falls within feet. Every year our deck builders try to get you closer and closer. This year was spectacular. I think next year will be even better. And it's just the only place where you can really sort of get up close and personal with the falls and feel it all around you.
I know, I love that whole experience. So now tell us, is it true that the stairs to the deck of this attraction are taken down and replaced every year? Please tell us more about that.
It's very true. As you know, the Niagara River gets a lot of ice every year. This area is known for its harsh winters. And so the decks come down every October. We should be starting shortly to remove the decks. And then we will start rebuilding them in March or April. And basically the whole point is that the ice would crush all the wood that is used for the decks. So take it down. The guys treat it all winter. They'll repaint it. They'll get rid of the wood that's really beat up and then put it all back up in the spring.
So I am sure it gets a lot of foot traffic every year. But can you talk to how many people roughly a year you see here at the Cave of the Winds?
Well, we've seen 600,000 in the last 2019. We had 600,000 guests. We are now staying open year-round, so we're expecting those numbers to go up.
I'll bet. Well, as we climb the deck to this attraction, the water becomes more and more forceful. Can you tell me about the impact the water has?
I mean, it's all about the water here, right? And so the whole point of the Cave of the Winds is to get you as close as possible. So the cool thing about the attraction is that you could stand back on one of the observation decks and stay dry. You could move all the way down to the base of the falls and really feel where the water hits the bottom of the rock. And then as you work your way back up, you're actually walking into the water of the falls. So it's all different levels of experience. A lot of people say, well, I don't want to get wet. That's okay. You don't have to get wet when you come to the Cave of the Winds, but it's half the fun, right?
Wow, this has been an amazing experience. Thank you so much, Angela Birdie, for taking us in and showing our viewers what they will experience when they come here to visit in Niagara Falls, USA. We'll see you soon.